Hello and welcome back to The Last Door, Season 2. It's been a while, but we're back and I don't remember what was going on. I know that we did the map puzzle. A stiff tree almost seems like a statue itself. We did that little sort of Rube Goldberg thing and got this note. Yeah, reflect on yourself. Knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, use imposing gaze to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question. So, matchbox. I'm gonna go back in the house. Ooh, a thick layer of ice covers the pool of water. Let's go back inside. First, because I need to refresh my memory. Where was the bathroom? Won't open. Yeah. The message remains visible even though the condensation has evaporated. How curious! Oh, and I guess that's this? Knowing yourself, you may look upon your master. Meet his imposing gaze and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question, if not the final answer. Look upon your master. Oh, did I already do this? Oh. It's locked. A sea landscape. And this goes to the kitchen. Cast iron wood stove. Wait a second, so... Oh, yeah, you have to touch it twice. As I suspected, there's a small key taped to the back of the picture frame, and a note. I'll add this clue to the letter. Another clue! The question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. The question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. The answer yearns up to it from the root of life and time itself. So a tree? Golden key. Does that lock or unlock one of the rooms up here, like this one perhaps? The key does not fit this keyhole. Well, perhaps this one. Attic. Tallest tower. That would be the attic. Oh, creepy attic. Very creepy attic. Oh, did not mean to do that. What's on the shelves? A shelf covered in old ornaments, pieces of metalwork, and pipes of strange shapes. Okay, what about over here? Some kind of round mechanism. An unusual electrical device. Electrical device. I'm unfamiliar with its function, but I can tell that there is a piece of equipment missing. Okay. How can you tell that there's a piece of equipment missing if you're unfamiliar with it? Oh, these look creepy. Well, this seems like the answer yearns up to it from the very root of life and time itself. I should check if there's something hidden near that tree. Yeah. The queen has removed her mask. Oh, so... Okay. You can see the statues from up there. Let's go look by the tree. Okay. Oh, whoops. It looks as though something has been concealed beneath the thick roots. Another note and a key bound together. How long has this been here? I'll add this clue to the letter. Okay. Then you will be ready to climb to the tallest heights, and from there to look down to the deepest roots. It is a truth our ancestors knew, and with stone silence came to unknow. This key has been engraved with the shape of a feather. Okay. So, is it this one? Feather key. Key doesn't fit there. Okay, what about down here? This room. The key doesn't fit here. Okay. So what about this one? Doors locked shut. Basement. Key doesn't fit here. Okay. Was there a locked door? Where was the map room? It was in here. Okay, is there a door in here? It's so cozy in here. I really like this room. Ah. Oh, yes. Well, that sounds like birds. Surely that's the bird key. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a lot of birds. A truth that our ancestors knew and through stone silence came to unknow. There's a small compartment in the base of the bust. Inside a note. That only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Primal horror? Inside the cage there's a crow with black and gray feathers. The sign reads Corvus Cornix. Inside the cage there's a bird with black head and orange breast. The sign reads Pirula Pirula. These poor birds. Inside the cage there's a small bird with black and white wings and a feathered crest. The sign reads Oop Pooputty Pops. The bird is black with a yellow beak. The sign on its cage reads Turdus Marula. The bird inside has a gray breast and brown wings. Passer domesticus. Bird with red feathers on its head and breast. Erythicus rubicula. An embroidered cloth covers this cage. On it is written, "If the birds are silent." The phrase trails off. If the birds are silent. The bird inside this cage has a yellowish-brown feathers. The sign on the cage reads Cardulus flavirostris. Flavirostris? There's a bird with a pale brown breast inside this cage. The sign reads Lucinia megarinjos? A curious bird with long legs. The sign on the cage reads Porfirio Aleni. So, how do I get the birds to shut up? A bust of the Greek philosopher Anaxagoras. I don't know. Through the glass I see rolling hills covered in snow. The bird inside grows suddenly quiet. Okay, but which bird? Which is the correct bird to make quiet? I don't know. Can I solve this just by trying every bit? Or do I need to know specifically? That one was the crow, right? It is a truth our ancestors knew, and with stone silence came to unknow. Maybe, yeah. Gnashing jaws of primal horror. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe there's a statue somewhere. Another statue that we can look at. That's just a vase. Porcelain jar. Yeah. Let's go upstairs. See if there's any... I don't think there's any statues up here. No. There aren't any statues up here. Just that weird machine. There are all those statues in the yard, but that seems like a puzzle in and of itself. Statues through here. No. Okay. Oh, there are these. The lions. Its head is missing. Wait a second. Gnashing jaws. That seems like a lion. Is it one of these? Ah, and only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Yeah, there's something hidden in the lion's mouth, a lever. I think it has triggered some mechanism inside the manor. There's also a note in here. I'll add this clue to the letter. Will you at last know truth? Could this be the last part of the riddle? So... that did something. Did that do something in the bird room? It seems the same. A secret passage is open at the end of the corridor. This looks like Professor Wright's archive. I should bring Kaufman here at once. Okay. Experiments, 1885. Let us see. Have a look at this. Be careful, there's a small key inside the folder. 1st August 1885. Results at last. After many months of tedious observation, something has finally come from the other side. I heard the sound of footsteps exploring the proximity of the stone archway. This would seem to verify my hypothesis. Absolute horror is the key that we seek. 20th September 1885. Now that they have proven themselves useful, I have installed 2 new devices in the outer tunnels. I dare not go deeper. I have not heard it again, but I know the thing must still be down there. In the dark. 12th November 1885. Containment in the underground tunnel has been breached. Redacted is gone. 15th December 1885. I have no choice but to abort the experiment. It can no longer be controlled. There is but one thing left to do. I will seal the tunnel and hope that the abomination remains forever entombed within. What is this supposed to be? It seems to be a log that the professor kept during one of his experiments, almost 7 years ago. It is noteworthy that one of the entries has been redacted. But what is written in there, it can't be true. It must be some kind of hallucination. A sign of Professor Wright's illness, maybe. Perhaps, though we should not jump to conclusions. We can conclude that the professor had another working place, underground. Perhaps that key opens the basement door. There could be a route through to this underground tunnel. Meanwhile, I will keep looking through these documents. There must be something more than the folder among this mess. Okay. Piles of papers of all kinds, discarded notes, letters, and receipts, all mixed up. Many folders. They have no distinctive tag on them. A long series of folders with dates on them in complete disarray. There is some kind of metallic hatch on the wall. There seems to be no handle on it. A set of framed silhouettes. Under each is an inscribed plaque. Mr. Strachan was a well-positioned man. He fell madly in love with the younger daughter of the Bartleys, and so he proposed to her. Well, these seem like through a woman, so Oh, that's okay. Young Agnes fancied the idea of marrying an older man, but she always hid her feelings from her mother. Young Agnes. Mrs. Bartley did never take her eyes off her daughter and watch them at all times. I think that's probably correct. Mr. Bartley tried to show his support for their daughter, but his wife never paid any attention to him. Okay. A compartment has opened in the wall. What? Maze. I did get the... Okay. I don't know what that's about, but I do have the basement key. So let's go use that. It's never good to just fuck around with puzzles that there's no further context for. So this is the basement. Let's go to the basement. Only good things happen in basements in this game. I'm sure it'll be great. Oh, God. It's completely dark in here. I feel a cold draft coming from the front. Use the matches, please. Oh, God. Okay. my god. Oh my god, this is terrifying. No, I hate this. Oh. Oh, I don't like this at all. I've run out of matches! I don't know what to do. Maybe if I just keep going. What's happening? What the hell's going on? Just keep going. Ah! Oh, did I just die? What the fuck? I fell in a hole. Oh no, the flow of air is stronger here. Well, that looks like a lantern. Let's take that. Now I can get out of here safely. Thank God. This part of the tunnel is blocked by a cave-in. The underground tunnel is not accessible from here. I should go back. Way is blocked by a cave-in. Thank goodness, a ladder. Yeah, that's lucky, isn't it? Looks like a component of some sort of machine. Hey! I know where to use this. In the attic. Is there anything else down here? Just blocked. Okay. That looks like it. Let's go. What's this? It's a mechanism of some sort. I don't know what I'm doing with these. But that looks like a closed door and that looks like an open door, so maybe just leave that like that. But now we can go put the machine back together, maybe. I would very much like to get out of the basement. Do not like basements in this game. Do not like them at all. Oh, if we cannot access the tunnel mentioned in Professor Wright's log, how can we find the missing parts of his research? I must talk to Kaufman about this. Hey, Kaufman. I was able to use the key to explore the basement. There is a large hole in the floor. One side of the hole may lead to some sort of tunnel, but it was completely covered in rocks and debris, so I could not tell for sure. Covered in debris? It sounds as if the professor succeeded in blocking the entrance to this underground area. It is unfortunate for us. I've made some progress of my own, mein Freund. I think this could help us delucidate the next step in our research. Have a look. Today, a meeting finally took place. You see, Mr. Wright, our organization is keenly interested in your research. We could reach an agreement to fund this project. But first, we need to know the details. I understand. The main factor is the condition of the test subject, how open he is to suggestion. As you know, only the human mind can open a physical passage to the other side. So a complete, absolute darkness will be required for the experience to result. A secluded place, completely isolated. A place that can only bring thoughts of what may be hiding the dark. I have the perfect location in mind. But in total darkness and seclusion, how could the results of the experiment be studied or confirmed? That is precisely where your organization can provide help. I have designed a special device that would allow me to listen from a safe distance, but I lack the means to manufacture it myself. That we could arrange. There is one last thing I would like to know. How would the experience be triggered by means of a chemical compound of some kind? Do you mean a serum? Not at all. That would be of no elegance whatsoever. The trigger is the mind itself, the emotion known as terror. The primal fear that still survives in the depths of our mind from the times humans were mere beasts. That which allows us to open a physical passage beyond the veil of rational thought. Primal terror is the key that we will use to open the last door. Could this organization be the playwright? It may be, mein Freund. If so, then we are closer to the truth than we thought. But in this room, I have been able to find only some fragments of information. Discarded material. It looks as if the main bulk of documents were moved from this room and hidden somewhere else. The basement tunnel. That seems the most reasonable conclusion. But access to that place is lost, is it not? The entrance was sealed. There may be another access that we do not know about. If we could find and use the device that the professor mentions in his log, I believe we could shed some light on this matter. Okay. Let's go to the attic and use the lever. Oh, what? Wait. I didn't see that before. But I wanted to put this, yeah. I think it will work now. Hey! This sound. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must see Kaufman at once. Kaufman! Explain! Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there, playing the piano of all things. But how is that even remotely possible? I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there is another entrance to the underground tunnel, and that we must find it. But we have run out of leads. You did not find anything of use in the archive, and Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypnotize the professor, mein lieber Freund. We are running out of options. This might be the only way to find the answers we seek. Oh, we're going to hypnotize him, okay. Look at this candle. Fix your eyes upon it. Your body is light as a feather and stiff as a board. Everything around you fades. You are entering a dark, endless void. Listen to my voice. Where are you? Oh, now we're playing as the professor. A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. Oh. A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. But why can I go elsewhere then? I want to go elsewhere. I stand among tall trees. They stare at me silently. They have found me guilty. I do not wish to stay here. Okay. Go west. I don't know. I'm on the beach. There is a huge rock here. Many birds circle in the sky overhead. To the north I see the shore. To the west there is a person. Let's go to the person. As soon as I approach, the figure darts between the rocks as though it were frightened of me. Okay. So I guess go north. I stand beside the shore. The water wets my shoes and go around me like wrecks of ships. To the north, something floats in the water. To the east, I can see the edge of the forest. Let's go north. The body floats in the water. I will not look upon its face. Let's go east. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall, to the east, lies a tunnel. To the west, I see the edge of the forest. Go east. Let's go to the tunnel. I'm in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He's upset. He yells at me, begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. I can go north, south, and west. Let's go north. I am in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark. Walk down the tunnel. It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. The ladder goes down. It is so dark. We're getting close. Down there it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Go down the ladder. I cannot. I can hear it with me. His breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It is pitch dark. I can feel its breath. It's here. It's with me. Enough. We went too far, mein Freund. You are right. I didn't think he would react this way. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. Okay. January 21st, 1893. Okay. Come in. Kaufman, are you alright? We're not Wakefield. I'm just feeling a bit feeble. Must be all this cold and humidity. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? Well, yeah, the seaside. The sea was a recurring theme during the hypnotic regression. Yes, it's true. Maybe the entrance to the tunnel is somewhere closer to the coast. The man shouting. Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Very good, it was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I'm sure he will shed some light upon the mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. Okay. Town Square. Alright, next time we're gonna go to the town square. This is getting very interesting. I'm terrified for what we're going to find, because obviously we're going to find another entrance to this tunnel and we're going to go in and find whatever the fucking hell eldritch horror that they unleashed. Oh god, it's driving everybody mad. Okay, next time we'll go to the town square and see about this Oscar fellow. I hope you have a good night, or day, or morning, or evening, or noontime, or afternoon tea, or whatever it is. See you next time. Bye.